Everybody, welcome back. I thought I'd do a video on my sort of daily routine, but this is like a typical one where I do normal morning feed, as you've seen, grab a coffee, feed the fish, do a quick water test with my kit, and then do a bit of cleaning because my windows need cleaning and my aquarium needs cleaning. So I'll do that, and then I'll run through really everything I do. I sort of pick up water temperatures, check the filter system, water levels. There's a number of things that I do anyway, so I'm just going to run through and show you what I do on a daily basis. So after I fed the fish, like I say, test kit comes out. This is just one I picked up somewhere when I was out and about. It was about 30 something pounds. You can get refills for these. They come with a number of inserts. You can test for ammonia, you can test for nitrite. This is the one I use the most at the moment. Obviously, we're having a new pond, I have to use this a lot. I've got another, in fact I've just bought a new one of these, so you can actually get them separate when they run out. Nitrate, so you can test for nitrate. And then your pH levels. So today, all I'm going to test for today is nitrite and ammonia, so I'll get on with that. Okay, just done the ammonia and the nitrate. You have to wait 5 minutes for these. So the 5 minutes is gone, and as you can see, yellow is good, blue is good, nitrite, low, ammonia, 0. Well, they're both virtually 0. I think the main nitrite is just a little bit, just let's probably 0.010 or something, I don't know. Anyway, don't get it that accurate, but anyway, this needs to be blue and that needs to be yellow to be good. So that's that done, out of the way. Okay, so again, this isn't a daily chore, but I've left it for a few days now, is my window. So with the weather being as good as it is at the moment, the algae gets growing on it quite bad, and it gets to the point where you get the algae growth on it. So for this, kitchen sponge, wiped over, and away we go. So sometimes the fish think I'm just feeding them. It's just like doing an aquarium, really, I suppose. Dead easy to do. Like I say, the window's not that big. Then once I give it a wipe off, I usually turn it onto the spongy side, give the front a splash over, and then polish up with the cloth. Same thing anew. Let's see if we can call the fish to the window. Here they come. Fantastic these windows are. I couldn't have done this, but this pond would have been half the pond it is if I had had this window. I think one day I might do a video on how I actually fitted it, because it is ace. Like, you spend so much time just sitting looking at the fish through the window. Anyway, window's nice and clean now. On to the next job. Okay, so next job, done the window. Next job is the aquarium. This again is not usually a routine job, but it's a job that I kind of left for a little while. Again, grows algae inside it, so we'll get this emptied and get it cleaned. Not seen this before, dead easy way to empty these things. Stick a hose pipe up into it, blow some air in, and it'll just fill with air, nice and controlled. This aquarium holds around about 70 litres of water, so I think that's about 70 kilograms in weight. So, you know, when I created the frame for this, in fact I might post the video up there or there on how I did this for you to have a look at if you want, for those who have not seen it yet. Okay, aquarium is empty, just in case of lifting it off, getting it cleaned. Top tip, don't forget to clear the water off the top of the aquarium before moving it, because you get soaked. Okay, same as a window. Simple sponge, rough end on the side, a little bit of water in the tank. Just scrub all the algae off. As I said in the past, people have asked me how often do I have to do this. And I think this one I haven't touched. I tried to make it pretty bad before I did it so you could kind of see the algae growth in it, but yeah, this I don't usually do. I do about every 10 days. Again, depending on if the weather's really good. If the weather's good, then the algae growth is better, or worse, should I say. And it comes on quicker. So, anyway, this takes about sort of 5ish minutes, and then I'll show you what happens when it's done. Okay, it's fully cleaned in and out. You can kind of see how much muck there is. On the side there. I'd say nothing major, it's just algae growth on the side of the windows. Just makes them look a bit horrible. Anyway, let's get it polished up and back on. Okay, it's all cleaned up now. Time to get it back on, get it filled again. Okay, so tank's back on. Water's just starting to go back in. But if you haven't seen this before, how we do this is basically a hose pipe up into the tank, up into the fresh air in the tank, and all I do then is just suck the air out, blow the pipe through first because you'll have water in it. So blow the pipe through so it's nice and clear with air in there, suck the air out, and the vacuum will pull water up into the tank. So here we go. That's just getting the water out of the thing. You start sucking on that, you're sucking on pond water. Not nice. So there you go. Water's back in. Just a case of give it a quick polish, because with me living in Stoke-on-Trent, we have very hard water around here, so I get lots of water stains on glass from the lime, so I always like to give it a wipe off. There we go, crystal clear. Next job. Now, a lot of people have commented on me trying to shelter the pond, because it's a very open pond. There's no top on it, there's no pergola or whatever you call it, so those wooden structures, and to keep my algae growth to lowest I can keep it, I've put this up. So this now fits just a wind up, wind down brolly that I used to use in the garden. I haven't really used it for ages. Fitted some, if I just pan down a little bit, fitted some brackets on the side of the wall, and that just slips in quite nice, hold itself up, so the fish have a bit of shelter through the day. So usually I put that up in the morning as well. If the sun's like it is today, it gives us the fish a bit of shelter from the sun, keeps the algae down, and ensures that the fish don't get sunburn. Okay, another thing I just like to come in and check is the temperature of the pond. So I bought one of these little electronic sensor things. Has a bit of a cable with a sensor on the bottom that goes into my vortex, and then all I do then, push the button, it tells me what the temperature is currently in the water coming from the pond. So I don't know how accurate they are, but I've got one in the pond as well. It tells me within sort of half a degree really, so they're somewhere close. But yeah, these are handy little things. Get them off eBay. I think they're about 3, 4, maybe 5 quid. So yeah, very handy them are. Anyway, that's something else. Okay everybody, just thought I'd just add this on to the video. I was just sort of out, had a quick thought about how much air I was putting through my jack matting, and thought I'd put some more through, because at the moment I had a section of jack matting and I've got one air stone blowing through half of it. So I've gone out and I've bought myself 2 additional air stones, so I shall have 3 points of air blowing through the jack matting. This is like a bit of a temporary thing, to be honest, because I said I'm not going to do any major changes to my filters until next year, because of the beneficial bacteria I have in these at the moment. So I've gone out and bought these 2 extra air stones, just to give a wider blanket of air going through the jack matting. So I'm going to fit these in now. Right, so this is what it looks like at the moment, just with 1 air stone going, and like I say, I want to put 3 in, but I'll show you what it looks like before, and then we'll see what it looks like afterwards. So you can see at the moment I've got 1 air stone which was blowing straight up and through the jack matting. So I'm just going to take that off. And then this 1 air line, I have some little T-pieces that I'm going to fit onto here, and these will basically go left and right of the airline. Okay, I've come into the man cave because heavens have opened, so I don't be cutting this outside. So I've come into the man cave anyway to get this bit done. So yeah, got this air pipe. Like I said, I've got the T-pieces, and I'm now just going to cut the lengths. I've measured them out. A little piece of paper there tells me that. So measured them out, little links like that. So basically, all I'm going to do is just link these all together with my little T-pieces, and add the extra air stones. So I'll get all these prepped indoors, because like I say, it's raining at the moment, so I'm going to be standing outside with a t-shirt on, and then I'll get these pad in. But yeah, the idea was really just to get more air into the jack matting so that the beneficial bacteria will benefit from that. You know, as I've said, the changes they're going to make are going to be happening after spring now. And I've also talked, somebody mentioned, somebody asked a question actually about the showers, the showers that sit at the back. You see them at the back walls. Is it backy shower? Somebody was asking about those. Interesting. Been looking into them. Yeah, that's a possibility. I've had a quick look on the internet, and the only thing I don't know, I'm not sure about at the moment, is where it's going to go. Where it's going to go and how it's going to fit, because of how my pond sits. A lot of people put them up against the back wall, which is great, because you just put your backy shower up against the back wall, which is ace. I haven't got a back wall. I've got a back fence, but it isn't very high, and I don't really want to start bothering the neighbour with, what the hell's that, Andy? Sticking over the top of your fence there. Oh, it's my backy shower. What's one of them, mate? So I don't really want to go higher than the shower. And also, if I did put one of them in, I'd need to change its colour. I'd just basically paint it grey or something, so it just blends with the fence line. So that'd be interesting as well. Yeah, the backy shower. A lot of people have mentioned backy showers, and for me, I think I just need to look how I plumb it in. There's a number of different ways. Basically, I was looking at tapping into the inlet pipe I already have. So it goes straight through my UV, under the floor, up into the pond. So do I tap into that and then separate? So I've got some water going into the pond, into the inlet pipe, and then the rest going up into the backy shower? Or do I just use the inlet for winter and take the backy shower off in the winter? So basically I would just turn off the inlet into the pond and let the backy shower run in summer. So I've got filter and backy shower. So that should help with the clarity of the water. So yeah, there's a number of ideas with backing at the moment anyway. So that's going to be another video somewhere down the line. That'll be another discussion we'll be having sometime in the future. But it'll be over winter, I think. I won't be doing anything with it now, because it's the filter system and potentially the backy shower is something I'll be looking at over winter. And it'll keep me busy over the winter as well, because not a lot happens with the ponds over winter. The fish kind of slow themselves right down and sit on the bottom most of the time, and we don't see them a lot. I cover my pond as well. I'll I'll be doing a video somewhere on how I cover the pond and do some winter prep. That'll all come through as well. So anyway, so I'll get these lengths cut, and then we'll get them fitted and get more air running through those jack mattings. So if you're enjoying this video, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, is it there or is it there? Just look down now. Is it there or is it there? I can't remember. But anyway, it's down there or there. Click the subscribe button. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers now. It's all very exciting. If you just happened to across us, then we're here again playing with the pond. We're actually playing with the filters today. But if you want to be part of what we're doing at the moment, you want to see more videos, click the bell, bing, and that will alert any notifications when we post more videos. So let's get back to outside and get this thing fitted. Right, so I've rigged them all up. So I've now got 1, 2, 3 little air lines through the air stones, and I'm going to rig them so that I have 1, 2 and 3. So I've got them separated up like this. So I've just got to thread these through, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, this is the base. So I'm going to do one about there, second one somewhere there, and third one about there. So this should then give me an even split of the air blowing through. So I'll just get these connected up and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so there we have it. We'll just pull them tight so you can see. 1, 2 and 3 air stones. So they'll all be plugged like this. So I'll be getting an even blow instead of only having one in the middle and just blowing sort of a column up. I've now got 3 columns going straight there through the jack matting up into the top. So let's put it all back together, and then I'll get it filled up again, because the pond's just refilling now. So I'll just refill this with water and see how they blow through. Okay, there we go. That'll do nicely. Have a nice and even spread of the water now. Last I remember right, it was just blowing in that area, and I've got the whole length of the jack matting now getting the airline. So that's got quite a result for me, that is. Yeah, that should help loads with the beneficial bacteria now, because the whole lot, it was only really that bit in the middle that was getting it, but now the whole line's getting it now, so I'm quite chuffed with that. So yeah, excellent news. Anyway, I thought I'd add that bit on. I like trying things, and tried this one. It seems to work quite well, that one, so there you go. It's good stuff. Okay, so nearly done. That only left for me one thing to do. It's probably the best thing. Why is it the best thing? Because we spent thousands of pounds on building these ponds and fitting in these fancy filter systems. We spend hours and hours trawling the internet trying to find the best products to ensure we get the best thing for the fish in the pond. We spend hundreds of pounds on the food to make sure that we got the best stuff for the fish. It's why we have those little shelves in your shed or in the back of your garage with the little potions and remedies in them, so that you can react when your fish get ill. It's why we sacrifice so much of our own time, because we love this hobby. Shouldn't we be playing the Dam Busters music now? So the best part of my routine is sit back, enjoy.